Astronomical observations before the advent of telescopes. Astronomical observations. Prior to the invention of telescopes, ancient astronomers were able to observe the following: the sun and the moon, rising and setting of the sun in the cast and the west respectively, yearly variation of the point where the sun rises and sets in the horizon places of the moon, lunar eclipse, solar eclipse,
Ancient
daily and
astronomers were
annual
able
motion
to
of the
observe
stars,
many astronomical phenomena
constellations,
before the invention
planets,
of
Mercury,
telescopes.
Venus,
The
Mars,
sun
Jupiter,
and
and
moon.
Saturn.
Ancient astronomers could see that the sun and moon were round. The rising and setting of the sun. Ancient astronomers observed the sun's rising in the east and setting in the west. The phases of the moon. Ancient astronomers noticed that the moon's shape and position among the stars changed from night to night. Lunar eclipse. Ancient astronomers observed the moon passing into Earth's shadow. Solar eclipse. Ancient astronomers observed the moon passing between Earth and the sun. Constellations. Ancient astronomers noticed constellations of stars that looked like animals and people, and made up stories about what they thought they saw. The daily and annual motion of the stars. Ancient astronomers observed that the stars appear to be attached to a celestial sphere that rotates around an axis in one day. The planets. Ancient astronomers discovered that Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn are planets.
Earliest astronomical observations. One of the most earliest records of astronomical observation was documented in the Nebraska disk, collected from northern Europe and was dated at approximately 1600 BC. This is a 30 cm bronze disk
The
showing
Nebraska
planetary
disk
objects
is
like
one
the
of the
sun,
earliest
lunar
records
crescent, a
of
lot of
astronomical
stars.
observation.
Scientists have
The
explained
Nebraska
that the
disk was
Nebraska
found
disk
in
can be a
1999 in
religious.
Nebra, Germany. The disk is approximately 3,600 years old. The disk is made of bronze and inlaid with gold.
It depicts the sun, a crescent moon, and 32 stars. 7 of the stars are clustered together, which some interpret as a star map of the Pleiades. The disk is considered the oldest concrete depiction of cosmic phenomena in the world. It was buried as a ritual sacrifice along with other items. Earliest astronomical observations. The Native American created the same picture of the sky on rocks. One of the clearest example of early rock drawing
There
is
is evidence that
petroglyph
Native
that
American
shows
created rock art
the
that depicts the
1006
supernova
AD
that created the
supernova
Crab
that resulted
Nebula.
in the
The
Crab Nebula.
petroglyphs at White Tank Mountain in North America may show the supernova that occurred in 1006 AD. The petroglyphs are located in the back canyon and include pictures of other celestial objects. One of the petroglyphs looks like colliding suns. The Crab Nebula is a supernova remnant in the Taurus constellation. It was created by the supernova of 1054 AD, which was one of the most spectacular astronomical events in history. The nebula was discovered by English astronomer John Wemyss in 1731. It was named the Crab Nebula after William Parsons drew it in 1842 or 1843, and it resembled a crab with arms. Petroglyphs are rock carvings that are made by pecking into the rock surface with a stone chisel and hammerstone.
They are a cultural symbol that can provide insight into the lives of ancient people. The earliest written records of astronomical observations were from the Babylonians, dated 1600 BC, that tried to record positions of planets and the time eclipse events. Moreover, prominent evidence from Chinese civilization, American and
The earliest written
European
records of
cultures, like
astronomical
the
observations
Stonehenge,
were
serve
made by
as
the
proof that early
Babylonians
people have
around
tried to
1000
document
BC.
astronomical events.
The Babylonians recorded celestial events every night for over 6 centuries. They used cuneiform tablets to document their observations, which were later translated by Abraham Sachs and Hermann Hunter. The Babylonians were among the first to identify the planets Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. They noticed that these 5 points of light moved differently than the other stars and concluded that they were not stars.
Stonehenge is like a big computer that early people used to calculate the position of planets and the sun. Hellenistic observation. Hellenistic observations, the distance between the nearby planetary objects, were conducted by Eratosthenes and Aristarchus 250 BC. Eratosthenes introduced the spherical Earth model, and through the use of
Were
geometry, he
ancient
tried
Greek
to calculate
astronomers and
the
mathematicians who made
circumference of the Earth
observations
about the distance between nearby planets and the Earth. Eratosthenes calculated the Earth's circumference using geometry and observations of the shadows cast by a stick at different locations. He measured the angle of the shadow cast by a stick at noon on the summer solstice in Alexandria. He also measured the distance between Alexandria and Syene. He calculated the Earth's circumference to be 250,000 stadla, or about 25,000 miles, 40,000 kilometers. However, his calculation was off by about 16% due to the use of the Greek until station, which varied in length. Aristarchus estimated the size of the moon and sun using observations of lunar eclipse and the relative distances of the Earth, moon, and sun. He used the time it took for the Earth's shadow to cover the moon and how long the moon remained in the shadow to estimate the angular radius of the shadow. He's determined that the moon's diameter is about one-third of the Earth's diameter and that the sun is about 19 times wider than the moon. He proved through observation and mathematics that the Earth revolves around the sun. Knowledge on the motion of the planets are already existing, and Plato first introduced that the planets follow perfect circular orbits around the Earth. During the Hellenistic era, Earth is believed to be the center of the universe. Heraclides
Plato
presented
believed
the
that the
first solar
universe was
system
made up
model
of
where the
circles
Earth
and
is the center
spheres,
and termed
and that
as
the
the
Earth was the
geocentric
center.
solar
He
system model.
believed that the planets, the sun, and the moon were made of altar, and that their natural motions was circular because it was the simplest uniform motion. Plato's model was called geocentric, meaning that the Earth was at the center.
Solar system includes celestial objects that are gravitationally bound and revolve around the sun. The solar system includes the sun in the middle, which is the nearest star to the Earth. Sun is a star. It includes 8 planets, which are arranged as Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Renaissance and astronomical observations. In particular, the idea of rotating Earth was pointed as the reason for the diurnal motion of stars. The heliocentric model of Copernicus had improved that explanation regarding the retrograde motion by placing the Sun at the center of the solar. Tycho Brahe is considered as the first astronomic observer. He founded the Danish observatory where he tried to measure accurate
and stars were
positions
the most
of the
accurate of his
planets
time,
and stars.
and some were
He insisted
accurate
that
to
the
half
Sun is
an
farther
arc
than
minute.
the Moon from
He
the
used
Earth.
quadrants, which were graduate quarter circles with sighting mechanisms, to measure the positions and movements of celestial objects. Brahe demonstrated that the Sun is farther away from Earth than the Moon using trigonometry. In 1572, Brahe observed a new star in the constellation Cassiopeia and showed that it was much farther away than the Moon. Brahe proposed the model that combined the geocentric and heliocentric models with the Sun and Moon orbiting Earth while the other planets orbited the Sun. Johannes Kepler, who is a study of Tycho, utilized the data from Brahe's observations and formulated the laws of Kepler's
planetary
three laws
motion that
of planetary
corrected the
motion
conflicts
describe
on
how
epic
planets
cycles in
in their
heliocentric
orbits.
theory through the
Planets move
introduction of
in elliptical
elliptic.
orbits with the Sun at one focus. Planets sweep out equal areas in equal times as they orbit the Sun. The squares of the times to complete one orbit are proportional to the cubes of the average distance from the Sun. Kepler used Brahe's accurate observations of planetary position to derive his laws. Kepler's work also included his own drawing of the geometrical relationship between the Sun and Mars. Kepler's use of ellipse to describe planetary orbits removed the need for epicycles and accounted for the path of the planets in a single shape.
In the year 1620s, Galileo Galilei pioneered astronomical observation and constructed the first small
Galileo's
refracting telescope.
observations supported
This has opened
the
new doors
heliocentric
for
model,
the improvement
which placed
of the existing
Sun at the
astronomical
center of the
beliefs
universe.
during the
This model
Renaissance
was
era.
initially rejected by society, but Galileo's work helped to bring it to the public. Galileo's observations revealed the existence of sunspots, mountains on the Moon, and satellites around Jupiter. He also discovered that the Milky Way contained many stars and that the universe extended outward to an unknown distance. Galileo's use of the telescope and his ability to quickly publish his findings were key to enabling advance in scientific knowledge. Galileo's telescopes were refracting telescopes which used lens to bend light, although he wasn't the first to invent the refracting telescope. He significantly improved its power. His telescopes could magnify up to 30 times and he used them to make many discoveries.
Models of astronomical phenomena, Copernican, Ptolemaic, and Tychonic. Mga modelo ng astronomica phenomena Copernican, Ptolemaic at Tychonic. Models of astronomic phenomena. Three of the most popular models are the Ptolemaic, Copernican, and Tychonic models. Ang mga modelo ng astronomic phenomena, tatlong mga pinakasikat na model ay ang Ptolemaic, Copernican at mga Tychonic models. Ptolemaic models. Claudius Ptolemy 180 is a Roman philosopher and astronomer who refined the previous models devised by Greek astronomers. Ptolemy models of the solar system put the Earth of not only the solar system but the entire universe. Modelong Ptolemaic. Si Claudius Ptolemy 180 ay isang Roman philosopher at astronomer sa pininay na ang mga dating mga modelong ninawa ng mga Greek na astronomer. Ang mga modelo ng solar system ni Ptolemy ay nagligay sa lupa lamang ng solar system kundi sa buong universe. Ptolemaic model. The first principle in the Ptolemaic model is the eccentric motion where planets were described to move at uniform speed and circular path while the Earth acts as the center. Modelong Ptolemaic. Ang unang prinsipyo ng modelong Ptolemaic ay isang eccentric motion kung saan ang mga ay inilalarawan na kumilos sa uniform na bilis at pabilog na daan habang ang lupa ang gumagamit bilang sentro. Ptolemaic model. The Ptolemaic model describes the apparent motion of the heavenly bodies in a very unique manner, through the assumption that each planet moves in epic cycle, wherein the planet moves in a small sphere that eventually moves on a larger sphere called different. The different stars are within the celestial sphere outside of the planetary different. Idinilarawan modelong planetary ang tulad ng mga galaw ng mga langit na katawan sa napakataong natatanging paraan sa pamamagitan ng pagpapahayag na ang bawat planet ay gumilos sa epic cycle kung saan ang planet ay gumagalaw sa maliit na sphere na lamang na lumigaw ng bawat planet. Ang iba't ibang bituin ay nasa loob ng celestial sphere sa labas ng planetary different. Ptolemaic models. Different epic cycle. Modelong Ptolemaic differential epic cycle. Eliminating the epic cycle and different Ptolemaic models was future and enhanced by making the center of the epic cycle of all angles all the different equal as view point of equant. In each model, the center is located between the equant and the Earth. Sa pamamagitan ng pag-aayon sa epic cycle at different, ang model ni Ptolemy ay higit pa na pinagtibay sa paggawa ng sentro ng epic cycle na magkaroon ng pantay na angle sa different sa pantay ng mga panahon na natingin mula sa point na tinatawag na equant. Sa kanyang model, ang different center ay matatagpuan sa pagitan ng equant at ng lupa. Equant center, Earth at eccentric. Katumbas gitna, Earth sa eccentric. Saturn, Jupiter, Sun, Venus, Mercury, Earth, Moon, Mars. Copernican model. The Ptolemaic model set firmly until the early part of the first millennium in 1543. The sun-centered model of the solar system was reintroduced by Nicolaus Copernicus. The alexandric model is considered as a radical idea for its time. Modelong Copernican. Ang Ptolemaic model na matibay hanggang sa unang bahagi ng unang milenyo noong 1543. Ang sun-centered model ng solar system ay muli ni Nicolaus Copernicus. Ang heliocentric model na ito ay itinurad na isang radical idea para sa kanyang panahon. Copernican model. Early or contemporary astronomers adopted the Greek Earth-centered during as model as it contradicts the doctrine of the Church who follows the Ptolemaic model. Halos lahat ng mga kontemporaryong astronomo ay pinagtibay ng ang Greek Earth-centered sa panahon ng kanyang modelo dahil ito ay sumasalungat sa doktrina ng simbahan na sumusunod sa modelong Ptolemaic. Copernican model. Saturn, fixed star, Jupiter, Mars, Moon, Earth, Venus, Mercury, and Sun. The true motion of the planets around the Sun is not always its uniform circular motion, which this is model still adapted by epic cycle principle from the Ptolemaic model. The idea of retrograde was simplified by explaining that the retrograde loops of the planets from the Earth advance neutrally due to the motion of the Earth together with the motion of the planets. Ang tunay na paggalaw ng mga planeta sa paligid ng araw ay hindi palaging nasa pare-parehong pabilog ng paggalaw. Sa pamamagitan nito, pinagtitibay pa rin ng kanyang modelo ang prinsipyo ng epic cycle mula sa modelong Ptolemaic. Ang idea ng retrograde pinagtapamagin ng na ang mga retrograde loop mga planeta mula sa lupa ay natural na nangyari dahil sa paggalaw ng mundo kasama ng mga galaw ng ibang planeta. Copernican model. Wandering star, other planet, Earth, Sun. Tychonic model. Brave was able to prove that the previous measurement of the planets were incorrect. However, Webb was not able to detect changes in star position that are expected to occur if the Earth is really revolving around the Sun. Webb proposed a model of the solar system in line with the observation of Galileo regarding the change in the phase of Venus even the Earth is not moving. Tychonic model. Napatunayan ni Bray na hindi tama ang mga naunang sukat ng mga planeta. Gayunpaman, hindi natukoy ni Bray ang mga pagbabago sa mga posisyon ng bituin na inaasahang magaganap kung ang mundo ay talagang umiikot sa araw. Iminungkahi ni Bray ang isang modelo ng solar system alinsunod sa obserbasyon ni Galileo tungkol sa mga pagbabago ng yugto ng Venus kahit na ang lupa ay hindi umuusad. The Tychonic model had all planets except Earth revolving around the Sun, but the Sun is orbiting Earth. During this time, the Tychonic model satisfies the observation that correspond to reality, but it is only limited to the point of view of someone on Earth. Ang Tychonic model ay mayroong lahat ng planeta maliban sa Earth na umiikot sa araw, ngunit ang araw ay umiikot sa Earth. Sa panahong ito, natutugunan ng modelong Tychonic ang mga obserbasyon na tumutugma sa katotohanan, ngunit limitado lamang ito sa pananaw ng isang tao sa Earth. Copernican model. Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Earth, Moon. 1. Claudius Ptolemy 100 AD is a Roman philosopher and the astronomer who refined the previous models devised by Greek astronomer. Si Claudius Ptolemy 100 AD ay isang Romanong pilosopo at astronomo na nagpino sa mga naunang modelong ginawa ng mga astronomong Griyego. In eccentric motion, planets were described to move at uniform speed and circular path while the Earth acts as the center. Sa sira-sira na paggalaw, ang mga planeta ay inilalarawan na gumalaw sa pare-parehong bilis at pabilog na landas habang ang mundo ay nagsisilbing sentro. Ptolemaic model described the apparent motion of the heavenly bodies in varying manner through to the assumption that each planet moves in a cycle wherein the planets move in a small sphere at eventually large sphere different. The different stars within the celestial sphere outside the planetary difference. 3. Inilalarawan ng modelong Ptolemaic ang maliwanag na mga galaw ng mga bagay sa langit sa isang natatanging paraan. sa pamamagitan ng paghakalang ang bawat planeta ay gumagalaw sa epic cycle, kung saan ang planeta ay gumagalaw sa isang maliit na globo na kalaunan ay gumagalaw ang isang mas malaking globo na tinatawag na different. Ang iba't ibang mga bituin ay nasa loob ng celestial spheres sa labas ng mga planetary difference. In 1543, the Sun-centered model of the solar system was reintroduced by Nicolaus Copernicus. This alexcentric model is considered a radical idea for its time. Nearly all contemporary astronomers had adopted the Greek Earth center during its model as it contradicts the doctrine of the Church who follows the Ptolemaic model. 4. Noong 1543, ang modelo ng solar system na nasentro sa Ptolemaic model. 4. Noong 1540, ang modelo ng solar system na nakasentro sa araw ay muling ipinakilala ni Nicolaus Copernicus. Ang heliocentric na modelong ito ay itinuturing na isang radikal na idea para sa kanyang panahon. Halos lahat ng mga kontemporaryong astronomo ay nagpatibay ng Greek Earth-centered sa panahon ng kanyang modelo dahil ito ay sumasalungat sa doktrina ng simbahan na sumusunod sa Ptolemaic mode. 5. Propose a model of the solar system in line with the observation of Galileo regarding the change in the phase of Venus. Even the Earth is not moving. That iconic model had all the planets except Earth revolving around the Sun, but the Sun is orbiting the Earth. Iminungkahi ni Brave ang isang modelo ng solar system alinsunod sa obserbasyon ni Galileo tungkol sa mga pagbabago ng mga yugto ng Venus kahit na ang mundo ay hindi gumagalaw. Ang modulong Tychonic ay mayroong lahat ng mga planeta maliban sa Earth na umiikot sa araw, ngunit ang araw ay umiikot sa mundo. The word true if the given statement is correct. Other ways right the wrong false. Number 1. Claudius Ptolemy made his model from the refined models devised by Greek astronomer. 2. Copernicus' model described the apparent motion of the heavenly bodies was due to epic cycle. The Ptolemaic model described the large as far as different where the planet do the epic cyclic movement. 4. The different stars are within the celestial sphere outside of the planetary difference. 5. Geocentric model is considered as a radical idea during the time of Copernicus.
Galileo's astronomical discoveries. Telescope. Using a telescope as yet, astronomers were able to gather more reliable data, which later became vital to the acceptance of the current models of the solar system and the universe. Using a telescope, Galileo made a number of discoveries that have helped weaken the Ptolemaic model. Galileo Galilei. Galileo Galilei is an Italian physicist and astronomer who was born Pisa of February 15, 1564. Galileo studied in the University of Pisa and pursued medicine. Galileo had an opportunity to become a professor of mathematics at the University of Padua. Si Galileo daw ay ipinanganak noong Pebrero 15, 1564. Nag-aral siya sa Universidad ng Pisa at nag-aral ng medisina. Nagkaroon ng pagkakataon si Galileo na maging profesor ng matematika sa Universidad ng Padua. In 1608, Hans Lippershey introduced the telescope and applied from the first patent, but other scientists have beaten his application. Noong daw 1608, ipinakilala ni Hans ang telescope at nag-apply para sa unang patent. Ngunit natalo ng ibang mga siyentipiko ang kanyang aplikasyon. With this, Galileo, learning the existence of spyglass in 1609, he started experimenting with the telescope, making word the grids and polish customized lenses for his. Si Galileo daw ay nagkaroon ng spyglass noong 1609. Nagsimula siya mag-eksperimento sa paggawa ng telescope kung saan siya gumaling at nagpapakakintab ng mga customized na lente para sa kanya. Galileo and the telescope. The design of Galileo's telescope used a lead tube having two lenses with different radii of convergence, with one convex and one convex lens. The two lenses have a flat sides that meet in the middle. Ang disenyo daw ng telescope ni Galileo ay gumagamit ng lead tube na may dalawang lens na may magkaibang radii ng convergence, na may isang matambok at isang malungkong lens. Ang dalawang lente ay may mga patag na gilid na nagsasalubong sa gitna. Galileo Astronomical Observation. The appearance of the surface of the moon, moon of Jupiter, rings of Saturn, sunspot, the different space of Venus, star in the Milky Way. Galileo's astronomical observation. Galileo's astronomical observation. Moon of Jupiter. Through successive observation of Jupiter, Galileo was able to reveal that the planet has four star-like objects surrounding it. Based on this, Galileo explained that the objects are similar to the moon of the Earth that orbit around the planet. This is the first time when an observation of another moon orbiting another planet was made. The four moons of the Jupiter are known to be the Galilean satellite named Ganymede, Europa, and Callisto. Ito ang mga buwan ng Jupiter. Sa pamamagitan ng sunod-sunod na observation kay Jupiter na ibunyag ni Galileo na ang planeta ay may 4 na bagay na parang bituin na nakapalibot dito. Batay dito ay pinaliwanag ni Galileo na ang mga bagay ay katulad ng buwan ng Earth na umiikot sa planeta. Ito ang unang pagkakataon kung kailan ginawa ang isang pamamasid sa isang pagbuwan ng umiikot sa ibang planeta. Ang 4 na buwan ay Jupiter ay kilala bilang mga Galilean satellite na pinangalang Lo, Ganymede, Europa at Callisto. Galileo's astronomical observation. The moon of Jupiter, observed by Galileo. Phases of Venus. During his time, Galileo was able to observe the sequence of phases of Venus that resembles the phases of the Earth's moon. This event was not within the assumption of the Ptolemaic model but can be accounted by Copernicus' sun-centered model of Earth, Saturn theonomic model, were there another planet orbiting the Sun as it orbited the Earth. Mga yugto ni Venus. Sa kanyang panahon, napagmasdan ni Galileo ang mga pagkasunod-sunod ng mga yugto ng Venus, nakahawig ng mga yugto ng buwan ng daigdig. Ang kaganapang ito ay wala sa mga pagpapalagay ng modelong Ptolemaic, ngunit maaaring isinaalang-alang ng modelong nakasentro sa araw ni Copernicus o modelong Tychonic na nakasentro sa daigdig, kung saan ang mga iba pang mga planeta na umiikot sa araw habang umiikot ito sa mundo. Galileo's astronomical observation, phase of Venus as it appears to the Earth. Observation of the sun foot, together with another famous astronomers like Thomas Harrod, Christoph Scheiner, and David Kravicus, Galileo was able to observe dark regions of the surface of the sun that appears to be moving across in surface. Pagmamasid sa mga sunspot kasama ang iba pang sikat na instrumento. Napagmasdan ni Galileo ang mga madilim na rehiyon sa ibabaw ng araw na lumitaw na gumagalaw sa ibabaw nito. Galileo's astronomical observation, the appearance of sunspot in the telescope. Observation of Saturn's ring. Galileo trained his telescope to observe the Saturn. An additional to Galileo's observation are the two appendages the sun round the side of Saturn. Sinasanay ni Galileo ang kanyang telescope upang obserbahan ang Saturn. Ang isa sa karagdagan sa observation ni Galileo ay ang dalawang appendage na pumabalot sa mga gilid ng Saturn. Galileo's astronomical observation, Saturn's ring. Stars of the Milky Way. Despite the manifold limitation of Galileo's telescope, he was able to see minute cosmic body in the sky. The stars of the Milky Way appearance as points of light, and this way explained by Galileo that was due to immense distance from the Earth. Sa kabila ng mga limitasyon na pagpapalaki ng telescope ni Galileo, nakita niya ang maliliit na cosmic na katawas sa kalangitan. Ang mga bituin ng Milky Way ay lumitaw bilang mga punto ng liwanag at ito ay ang ipinaliwanag ni Galileo dahil sa napakalawak na distansya nito mula sa lupa. Galileo's astronomical observation, star of the Milky Way. Dialogue. Dialogue is a Galileo's work writing from 1625 to 1629. This is to re-examine the Ptolemaic and Copernican system. Galileo tried to discuss the astronomical phenomena such as Cauchy's work, Earth motion, Ptolemaic and Copernican theories, and even the tide. Ang dialogue ay akda ni Galileo na isinulat mula 1625 hanggang 1629. Ito ay upang muling suriin ang mga sistemang Ptolemaic at Copernican.
Kepler's discoveries from Brahe's astronomical data. Tycho Brahe. Tycho Brahe was a Danish astronomer who conducted precise observations of the positions of the planet during his time. He was able to invent different astronomical instruments with the help of his assistants and made an extensive study of the solar system. He was able to determine the position of 777 fixed stars accurately. Tycho Brahe, in year 1546 to 1601, was a Danish astronomer who developed astronomical instruments, studied the solar system, and accurately determined the positions of over 777 fixed stars. Brahe pioneered the development of astronomical instruments, including armillary spheres. Brahe's observations of the solar system were comprehensive and accurate and included a conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn and the new star in Cassiopeia. Johannes Kepler. Johannes Kepler became Brahe's successor after the latter's death in 1601. He was given access to a vast collection of observations of Mars, and he continued Brahe's unfinished work. Johannes Kepler was a German astronomer who discovered these laws after studying Tycho Brahe's observations of planetary motions. Kepler's law helped explain how planets orbit the Sun. Kepler's works. The planet's path around the Sun is elliptical in the nature where the Sun is the center and located at one focus. There is an imaginary line from the center of the Sun to the planet and he sweeps out equal areas within equal time intervals. The ratio of squares of the periods between any two planets will always be equal to the ratio of the cubes of its distance from the Sun. Law of ellipses. Kepler's first law is the law of ellipses. This law describes the planets are moving around the Sun by following an ellipse path. An ellipse is a special curve where the sum of the distances from any point within the curve to two other points is always constant. The other 2 points are termed as the foci of the ellipse. The closer these points are, the more similar an ellipse to the shape of a circle. The shape of a circle is a special case of an ellipse where the two foci are located in the same position. Kepler's first law explains that all planets orbit the Sun in a path similar to an ellipse, where the Sun serves as the center located at one of the foci of the ellipse.
Law of ellipses. Focus number 1, Sun. Minor axis, major axis. Focus number 2, planet. Aphelion, perihelion. An elliptical orbit of a planet. Greatly exaggerate. Law of equal area. Kepler's second law is the law of equals area. This law describes the speed of the planet while orbiting around the Sun. It explains that the speed of the planet within the space is always changing. A planet moves faster when it is closer to the Sun and slower if it is furthest. If the if there is an imaginary line starting at point at the center of the planet and goes to the center of the sun, the line would swipe out the same area within equal periods of time, thus of equal na mga lugar. Ang pangalawang batas ni Kepler ay ang batas ng pantay na lugar. Nilalarawan ng batas na ito ang bilis ng planeta habang umiikot sa araw. Ipinapaliwanag nito ang bilis ng planeta sa loob ng kalawakan ay palaging nagbabago. Ang isang planeta ay gumagalaw ng mas mabilis kapag ito ay mas malapit sa araw at mas mabagal kung ito ay pinakamalayo. Kung mayroong isang haka-haka na linya na nagsisimula sa punto nito sa gitna ng planeta at papunta sa gitna ng araw, ang linya ng magwawalis sa parehong lugar sa loob ng pantay na mga yugto ng panahon. The law of equal area. The areas formed if Earth is close to the Sun is approximate as a wild short triangle, while the areas formed when Earth is most distant to the Sun is approximate as a narrow long triangle. Despite the different in shape, these areas tend to be of the same size. This is because the base of triangle are shortest if Earth is away from Sun, and the Earth tend to move more slowly for the area to be the same size if Earth is near to Sun. Ang batas ng pantay na lugar. Ang mga lugar na nabuo kung ang Earth ay pinakamalapit sa araw ay tinatatyang bilang isang malawak na mahikling tatsulok, habang ang mga lugar na nabuo kapag ang Earth ay pinakamalayo sa araw ay tinatatyang bilang isang makitid na mahabang tatsulok. Sa kabila ng pagkakaiba ng hugis ng mga lugar na ito ay may posibilidad na magkapareho ang sukat. Ito ay dahil sa base ng mga tatsulok ay maikli kung ang Earth ay malayo sa araw at ang Earth ay may posible na gumagalaw na mas mabagal para sa lugar na ito ay makakapareho ang laki kung ang Earth ay malapit sa araw. Law of equal area. Batas ng pantay na lugar. Law of equal areas. The compares the orbital period and radius of the orbit of one planet to other planets. The third law makes the comparison between the motion trains of different planets that makes it if different from the first two Kepler laws that only describe the motion characteristic of a single planet. This comparison made is that the ratio of the square of the periods to the cubes of their average distance to the Sun will be the same for every single planet. Taas ng pantay na lugar. Hinahabiling nito ang orbital period at radius or orbit ng isang planeta sa ibang mga planeta. Ang ikatatlong batas ay gumagawa ng paghahambing sa pagitan ng mga katangian ng paggalaw ng iba't ibang mga planeta nagpapaiba sa unang dalawang batas ng Kepler na naglalarawan lamang ng mga katangian ng paggalaw ng isang planeta. Ang paghahambing na ito ay ang ratio ng mga parisukat ng mga panahon sa mga cube na kanilang average na distansya sa araw ay magiging pareho para sa bawat isang planeta.
The law of Arrhenius. The T-square R-cube ratio between the two planets is the same. If the same T-square R-cube ratio for all planets will be computed, the ratio from all will be near to the same value. This validates the law of Arrhenius that all planets have the same value for the T-square R-cube ratio. Ang ratio ng T-square R-cube sa pamamagitan ng dalawang planeta ay pareho. Kung ang parehong T-square R-cube ratio para sa lahat ng iba pang mga planeta ay kakalkuhin, ang ratio para sa lahat ay magiging malapit sa parehong halaga. Ito ay nagpapatunay sa batas ng mga Arrhenius na ang lahat ng mga planeta ay may parehong halaga para sa T-square R-cube ratio. Law of equal areas. The period of Earth is 3.156.107 seconds. The average distance of Earth from the Sun is 1.4957.1011 meters. The period of Mars is 5.93.107 seconds. The average distance of Mars from the Sun is 2.278.1011 meters. Observe that the 2-square R5 ratio is the same for Earth as it is for Mars. In fact, if the same 2-square R-cube ratio is computed from another planet, it can be found that this ratio is nearly the same values for all the planets. See table below. Amazingly, if every planet has the same T-square R-cube ratio. The average distance value is given is astronomical unit where 1 AU is equal to the distance from the Earth to the Sun. 1.4957.1011 meter. The orbital period is given in units of Earth years where 1 Earth year is the time required from the Earth to orbit the Sun. 3.156.10.7 seconds. Planet: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter. Period T in year. Mercury 0.241, Venus 0.615, Earth 1, Mars 1.88, Jupiter 11.8. Average distance: Mercury 0.39, Venus 0.72, Earth 1, Mars 1.52, Jupiter 5.20, T square R cube, Mercury 0.98, Venus 1.1, Earth 1, Mars 1.1, Jupiter 99. Here are the orbital periods and orbital radii of the planet in our solar system. Jupiter orbital period of 11.8 years and an orbital radius of 520. Astronomical unit AU. Saturn orbital period of 29.5 years and an orbital radius of 9.54 AU. Uranus orbital period of 84.0 years and orbital radius of 19.18 AU. Neptune orbital period of 165 years and an orbital radius of 30.06 AU. Law of Harmonics. Kepler third law of planetary motion gives an accurate description for the time and distance for each planet movement around the Sun. Moreover, this law states that 2 square 3 cube ration from the planet orbit to the Sun is also applicable to the T square R cube ration of the Moon or any satellite orbiting around any planet. Ang ikatlong batas ng planetary motion ng Kepler ay nagbibigay ng tumpak na paglalarawan na para sa oras at distansya para